like this go happen. I am not dumb. You don't understand? I know say things like this go stop. I know for sure. You get. Immediately I do the MRI. The next day, the doctor called me. I go in office, and then they talk to me. So I call Finidi.
That was Victor Osimhen. You saw at the start of today's video there. Just a few seconds of the full video. I'll show to you the full video later on today, but I'd like to explain the context of issues. Victor Osimhen has an issue with Finidi George. Yes, Nigerian Super Eagles have been struggling in recent times, and many have said that Osimhen not playing in any of the World Cup qualifiers, it is quite unfortunate and it's quite not right. Now, Osimhen is angry because a story posted by a website, Score Nigeria, suggested that Finidi George, who according to recent reports, if they are accurate, has been relieved of his duties, and a technical director has been put in there, former coach of the Cameroon national team at the 2021 African Cup of Nations, and he has been relieved of his duties. Now, this story highlighted the fact that Finidi George said that Osimhen did not want to play in the World Cup qualifiers, which according to Osimhen could not be farther from the truth. We'll look at the article, we'll look at Osimhen's full reaction, and whether Score Nigeria published an accurate article. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. 4 World Cup qualifier games played by the Nigerian Super Eagles, and they are wallowing in 5th out of 6 teams. Remember, just the #1 team will make it into the World Cup itself. And one man who has been missing, a key man for them in the African Cup of Nations, Victor Osimhen. Throughout the 4 games, he has been questioned as to why he has not been coming into play. There have been several rumors, none of them substantiated by facts or solid evidence, that when he feigns injury, he just doesn't want to play, or one thing or another. Which got me wondering, why wouldn't he want to play in a World Cup qualifier that could take his country to the World Cup and have them on the top stage, and he can be playing with the best of the best across the world? Why wouldn't he want that? Hell, he was here for the African Cup of Nations, which with all due respect to the AFCON, the World Cup is bigger than. So why wouldn't he want to play in the qualifiers that will lead them there? It did not make any sense to me. A couple of friends of mine who are Nigerian also talked about the fact that Napoli wanted to sell him off, or are looking to sell him, and if he is injured, they would not get the asking price. That's what the rumor mill was. Nothing was associated there. It was just rumors, which got a lot of Nigerians possibly questioning his commitment to the national team. Osimhen did not like that. And this article from Score Nigeria, which I'm going to read out to you, is the source of all these issues. Now, the embattled Finidi George, according to Score Nigeria, has opened up on the turmoil he has faced in the first few weeks in charge of the Super Eagles. Now, he said he has not received much support from his employees, the NFF, and he did not hesitate to force the commitment of the players to the cause of the national team. This he did when he, along with NFF chieftains, met with Sports Minister John Eno in Abuja to review the Super Eagles' tuttering 2026 World Cup qualifiers campaign. After they were held to South Africa and lost to Benin in Abidjan, a source told Score Nigeria, and this is where the problem starts. A source, Score Nigeria, if Finidi decides to take them on, will have to answer some serious questions. Used the poster boy of Nigerian football, Victor Osimhen, to drive home his point that the country's top stars are not fully committed to the Super Eagles. Osimhen was not available for the 2 all-important World Cup qualifiers, with an official explanation that he is injured and sidelined for 4 weeks. Finidi said the Napoli striker could still have managed to play these games, Score Nigeria was told. The coach will go on to say that it appears that Osimhen chooses the games he plays for Nigeria, and he cannot beg him to play for his country. That is what Score Nigeria said their source told them. And I'm sure this is what Victor Osimhen chanced on and he went berserk. Let's listen to his full reaction here.
Things like this go happen. I am not dumb. You don't understand? I know say things like this go sup. I know for sure. You get. Immediately I do the MRI. The next day, the doctor called me. I go in office, and then they talk to me. So I call Finidi. Immediately, I call Finidi. You understand? I call Finidi immediately. He was on the phone. I told one of my guy, make himself do video as the doctor and me, they speak to Finidi. I get the video in which I go post them for my story now when I finish this live. Do you understand? I know they address nothing. I let anyone believe what they won't believe about me. I know they address anything. You understand? I know they address anything. Everybody knows say if I play whether na club side, whether na for Nigeria, I dey play my heart out. I don't care what anybody go talk. I do what I want to do. I just let everything go. You understand? But I no go allow that disrespect for anybody, because I dey respect person before I disrespect the person. I no go allow that nonsense. I no go allow that rubbish. Come put stain on my name. I know they allow that nonsense. I think I don't keep quiet enough. A lot of you all they bring stupid agenda. Osimhen this, Osimhen that. When I don't want to let my name rest on our mouth. Now they talk nonsense. I don't care if that thing, if you need to talk, now false or now whatever. I go post that video for my story, and I go post the picture also. And the screenshot, when I they follow Finidi, they talk. Because all of them they believe say, person will just keep quiet because the person they play ball. Ogun kill anybody. Any kure, aje, walai talai. Any of una where they believe all those nonsense. Any kure, walai. Tala leba ni ko dafun, alara on yein. Any kure, walai talai. Any kure say. You don't understand? Anybody like me that they talk nonsense. I don't lose respect we are there for that man. I don't lose him now. I swear to God, I don't lose him now. Because why? I call him. I tell him this thing. Even when what I tell him? I tell him say make him allow me. Make I come camp. I can't deal with the boys. Now what thing I tell him with that? All these things I get them for video. I get everything for video. All these things I get them for video. I tell him say make he allow me come camp. Make I come follow the boys them talk. Make I come follow them day. You get. I spoke to some of my teammates also. You understand? I tell them, what did he tell me? Oh no, you have to be with the family. Oh this, oh that. I say no problem. What thing I go do? I go live my life, they go.
So you saw Victor Osimhen there, quite livid, quite unhappy by the news making the rounds. And this is a story posted by Only Score Nigeria. As to whether it is true, first of all, they did not reveal their source. If Finidi George decides to react to this or to take them on, they will definitely have to reveal their source. If he did actually say this, this is where the matter will end. But it's unfortunate that probably many are saying that Osimhen should have calmed down and called up Finidi George and asked him if he truly did say those words that are being posted by the websites. Because right now, with free media and everyone with a phone and an internet connection being able to post anything, you have to take every bit of information you get with a grain of salt. Finidi George, it's possible he did not utter any of these words. First of all, the source was not mentioned, which makes it suspect. And secondly, the quotes really look quite unusual, in my opinion. I don't think a man like Finidi George, for all his arrogance and all his hubris, would come out and speak out so carelessly, in my opinion, if that is the case. I don't know how true the story is, but this is what has got Victor Osimhen at loggerheads with Finidi George and saying that he has lost all respect for him. He claims that he had a conversation with Finidi George. He had a video chat with him when the MRI was done and his injury confirmed, and he also wanted to join the boys in the camp. He was in touch with some of his teammates. It's unfortunate that these lies are being peddled. One person is lying, either Score Nigeria or Finidi George, and with time we will find out who it is. The Nigerian Super Eagles have let Finidi George go. Well, according to the reports this morning, he has resigned from his post after a technical director position was given to Sao, or formerly head coach of the Cameroon national team at the 2021 African of the Cameroon national team of the 2021 African Cup of Nations. They finished third with him in charge, but he could be the next head coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles. A similar situation that happened with Jose Peseiro. So that is it there on that front, why Osimhen is at loggerheads with Finidi George. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Any truth in that story by Score Nigeria? Did Finidi really say these things? We'll find out in due time. Enjoy your weekend.